In the interests of strengthening our twinning, should USA organise an annual visit from a delegation of students from, how do you pronounce it? Burzate University. Is there anyone to take a 2-minute speech?
It's not like there weren't enough seats at the front there.
I was actually meant to do like some Palestinian dancing tonight, but I'm glad to be here instead. I might do a dance with the motion classes, so maybe that's the reason to go for it. So we're twinned with Bearside University and have been since 2005 that a motion was passed at student AGM to twin us. But since then I think there's been kind of very little done to strengthen that twinning, to make sure that twinning is actually deliver something concrete, both for the students here at Edinburgh and for the students in Bearside. Bearside University is a Palestinian university, which is in the occupied West Bank. Students at Bearside pass through checkpoints every day to get to their university. Students at Bearside often are arrested and held in military detention without charge for months on end. But a friend of mine, Omar Kassis, has been held for months in charge of military detention in Israeli jails. So I think this twinning means a lot, and I think students voted for this twinning out of solidarity with the students of Bearside and the harassment that they face. So I think it would be in the interest of students at Edinburgh University and students in Bearside if we'd done something concrete to strengthen this twinning. And I think organising a delegation of students from Bearside every year to come to Edinburgh to collaborate with students here about how we can strengthen cultural and academic links, but also to show solidarity with those students and bring them over here. And show that there's people working at Edinburgh University for justice in Palestine would be a great step towards strengthening our twinning. So I would urge you to vote to strengthen this twinning. I think it's something that student councils recently passed a motion to strengthen the twinning, and it's something I think all the student body should get behind.
Questions later?
Oh, you're late. Do you want
to? Yeah, just grab a seat. Is there anyone to speak against? Nobody? Sure. Okay, we'll move straight on to questions. Are there any questions?
Oh.
Philippa?
Your question doesn't specify whether you would want USA to fund this entirely or partly, or whether you would want it to be funded by individuals. I think that's quite important for the debate when people are voting, so I wondered if you could outline how you think it might be funded.
Yeah, I was going to clarify that in the space underneath the question. I think you've probably done 50 words to clarify. I think we could, what the motion will ask for is that USA funds for a minimum of 2 students to come over as a minimum of £500 USA would put forward, with the rest coming from fundraising and things like that. And also St Andrews University have recently organised for students from Cairo to come over and speak there, and they've funded that for £5,000 for that. So I think we should follow their example and spend at least a fraction of the money that USA has on students at Bearside or University.